On to Donald Trump. When you are a leader, you are setting the atmosphere for whatever it's supposed to be, good, bad, or indifferent. He has created this hatred that people already had in him. Now they feel free to bring it out. This bullshit that's going on, that dude got sucker punched. This didn't happen when President Obama was running. He was the first black president. He set the atmosphere for the country of how he was gonna do things. It wasn't hate or anger. Punch him in the face. Have you seen that shit now that when they're trying to blame President Obama on the way Donald Trump is acting? When it was time to stop him because they thought it was a joke, it ain't funny no more, is it? Now the GOP is trying to get folks against him. So the GOP now is trying to back people they don't even believe in. They just don't want Trump in there. He at the finish line now. I told my husband it's time for us to move. I'm not gonna leave America. I'm gonna move into a house that has an underground bunker.
People have been waiting since 3 a.m. to get into this rally. Trump supporters into this stadium, which can fit up to 10,000 people. We are, as we said, awaiting Donald Trump to see what will happen here tonight. A very, very important night for the Trump campaign. And it comes as Trump faces growing criticism for violence erupting at his rallies.
Get the hell out of here! I'd like to punch him in the face, I'll tell you. Out, 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 out.
These are the moments Donald Trump seems to relish.
Bye. Go home to mommy. Go home to mommy. Tell her to tuck you in bed.
Talking tough to protesters who are increasingly disrupting his rallies.
If you see somebody getting ready to throw a tomato, knock the crap out of them, would you? Seriously. I will pay for the legal fees, I promise.
But now the billionaire businessman is having to answer for his fiery rhetoric. At Thursday night's GOP debate, Trump was asked about this incident when 78-year-old John McGraw sucker punched an African-American protester in North Carolina, later telling cameras,
"The next time we see him, we might have to kill him."
The Republican frontrunner said he had not seen the incident, but he truly hopes his tone hasn't encouraged the violence at his rally. As the number of violent incidents at Trump's events mount, Trump continues to fan the flames.
I love the old days. You know what they used to do to guys like that when they were in a place like this? They'd be carried out on a stretcher, folks.
He did say that sometimes protesters' actions need to be met forcefully, describing this incident with a protester in Las Vegas last month.
He was swinging, he was hitting people, and the audience hit back. And that's what we need, a little bit more.
That 78-year-old man that punched the protester is now facing assault charges.
You can see this large section of protesters I was referring to earlier. They're now shouting, "Bernie, Bernie," obviously in support of Bernie Sanders. Aaron, I've just never seen anything like this. This place has just erupted.
This was canceled at the last second. It is a pretty stunning statement about this situation that this is happening now.
This has become a real test of Donald Trump's leadership. Tonight brings it to a head. He must act now. He must take charge of his own rallies and make it clear they have to be peaceful. He doesn't want anybody slugging somebody else, sucker punching, anything else. If he has more rallies, you're going to see more of this additional rallies, and they're going to be really. We saw this in the George Wallace campaign. These kind of fisticuffs occurred and violence occurred in the George Wallace campaign. And, he eventually wound up being shot, but there were some people who got hurt in those. I mean, George Wallace got shot.
Now, see, Donald Trump need to understand, they are comparing this to George Wallace run for presidency. What that mean? But you reap what you sow, though, right? See, so you have planted this seed. This is the result. Yeah, they hated Barack Obama so much. I bet they wish he can run right now. A third term. Now our president is now forced to, he's going to have to comment on this. He said he doesn't take responsibility of all these people. But you have stirred this division in our country.